What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a real quick update on what is currently going on with my truck. Now, as most of you probably already know, as I've posted online, I did get my last set of TIS rims. These are 24x14 rims and Atturo tires from Custom Offsets. So I ordered them from customoffsets.com. They did come mounted and balanced with balancing beads, but what I'm sure a lot of you didn't know is after I actually had them installed, I had a lot of problems with balancing on these tires. As you can see, the whole truck vibrates like hell at 60 miles an hour. Look at that. Shaking, a lot of vibration, and I understand that mud tires are not supposed to ride very smooth, but I'll say this, they vibrate really bad at about 50 miles an hour and higher. So for local driving, they didn't seem to be a problem, but once I hit the highway and hit about 50 miles per hour, they got really bad and they were shaking and wobbling and vibrating really bad. I ended up calling Custom Offsets, explained to them what is going on, and they were very nice about it. They wanted me to go take the tires to a local shop and see if I can have them remounted and rebalanced. So I called a few different shops in my area. Unfortunately, in my particular area, there weren't too many places that can fit a large 24 by 14 inch wide rim on their machines. So I actually was running into a lot of problems finding anybody locally around me that could do this work. So after a few weeks of calling a bunch of different shops back and forth, trying to find somebody that could actually do the work on my tires, I finally ended up messaging one of my buddies on Instagram. He gave me a shop down towards Pittsburgh that he thought might help. So I called them and they said, absolutely, come bring it down and we'll fix them. So what I did was I drove the truck down there. They took all the wheels and tires off, and we're trying to balance them, but found out that these particular tires were out of round. They really couldn't balance them to 100%. So what happened was they were able to do a combination of bead balancing and weight balancing, but they still weren't balanced because the tires were out of round. So they were a little better. So instead of vibrating really bad at about 50 miles per hour, they started vibrating really bad about 60 miles per hour. So it still wasn't good and it wasn't fixed. So I told Custom Offsets that. I had them call the tire shop to verify. They verified that these are out of round, that there was a problem with the tire, and then I would have to file some type of a warranty claim with Atturo. But I didn't want to go through that mess. So I really didn't want to go through weeks and weeks and weeks of shipping my rims and tires back, my truck not being able to be driven for weeks and weeks or months until we could get all this worked out. So what happened was I ended up talking to Custom Offsets, and they were very nice, by the way. I will say this, their customer service is really good. I get it, they just want to iron out all the details. They want to dot their I's, cross their T's, and really make sure this is the problem before they start looking into other alternative methods of making this right. But at the end of the day, here's what happened. I told them I don't want to get another set of Atturo tires. I'm already kind of turned off by the quality of these tires. They look great, don't get me wrong, they look great, but in my opinion, when you're spending a couple $1,000s on tires, for them to be out of round was not cool in my book. So what I told Custom Offsets is that I don't want the Atturo tires. I want to send them back because they're out of balance. Custom Offsets can deal with working out the warranty claim on their end. And I don't want any more of these tires. So what I did was I said, so just go ahead and give me a credit on the tires that I bought and put that credit towards a new set of tires, and I'll pay more money to get a better quality set of tires. So if you happen to notice back in my older pictures, I had Toyos on this before. I wanted to try these lower cost Atturos to see if I liked them any better. I don't like them any better, obviously. So what they did was they shipped me out a new set of Toyo Open Country 40-inch tires by 15.5 wide. So the truck's gonna be here any second. And also, in case you guys weren't aware, when I got my first set of rims, delivered, okay? The trucking company that delivered them, they delivered them on a day I wasn't off from work, so I wasn't here to inspect them, so they just basically dropped them off. I told them my wife was here and they dropped them off and they left. Well, what happened was after I got through the pallet and cleaned them all up, the one rim actually had a couple chips of paint that chipped out of it. I guess because there was like some debris and rocks or whatever on the pallet. There we go. So as you can see here, there's just a few little nicks of paint right here. You know, pretty much all around the outer rim. Basically all on the outer lip of this. There was a bunch of chips. So I worked that out with Custom Offsets as well. Since they were going to be shipping me new tires, they actually shipped me a new rim in replacement for the chip rim. So, which is awesome. They're really good to work with. So that's what's coming on the truck now. 1 replacement rim, 4 new tires. So truck should be here any minute, and let's check it out. Okay, we are back. The tires are here. I just got them off the truck. I took them off the pallet and inspected them. The tires are good. The replacement rim is good. Everything's good to go. So let's take a quick look at the new tire setup and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. So here's the new 24x14 TIS rim. These are the black milled, and I have the center cap in the garage here, and the brand new Toyo MT Open Country, and these are the 40x15.5. So there we go there. So brand new tires, got the brand new rim. They are going to be replacing these Atturo tires, which again look really good. They are an awesome looking tire. It's just I had a bad experience with them being out of balance and out of round. I couldn't get them to ride nice, and I had a little bit of a bad experience with them, but they look good. And I'm not saying that Atturo is a bad company. I'm not saying this tire is a bad tire. I'm just saying that the tires that I got were out of round and I couldn't get them to balance, so that's why I'm getting rid of them. So I'll be taking my truck down to the shop probably this week, having these tires replaced with the Toyos, putting the Toyos on, and then I'll have to ship these tires and that replacement rim back. Now let me see. Okay, we got these heavy tires thrown in the back of the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and get them all pushed in and strapped down better. I actually called my tire shop that I went to the last time, and they did say they actually had an appointment today, but it's coming up in like 2 hours, so I have to hurry up, and we're just gonna go ahead and get this taken care of today so I don't have to wait another week. So be back in a minute. What's up, everybody? We are here at Bruce Brothers Tire Pros in Bethel Park, PA. This is a really good tire place to come to, so if you are in need of any kind of tire rotation or tire mounting and balancing, and you're using larger tires like 38s and 40s and 12 wides, 13 wides, 14 wides, this is the place you want to go if you're in the area, because they do have the equipment to take care of that. So I am getting that done now, and we should be out of here pretty soon, and I'll give you an update as soon as we get back. What's up, everybody? We are finally back. It has been a long day. Spent a few hours at the shop. The shop I had to go to is about an hour away from my home, and then it took a couple hours there because they were very, very busy. But we finally are home. The new Toyo tires are on the truck, and I have the old Atturo Trail Blade Boss tires stacked up on the pallet, getting ready to ship them back. But we are all good. They're riding good. And I was gonna weight balance these, but at the last minute, I thought, why don't we just try to give bead balancing one more shot? So we actually bead balanced these Toyos, and I gotta tell you, they drive fine. So I was on the highway 70, 80 miles per hour. I had no shimmy shaking, so that was awesome. So yeah, there they are. So we got the new Toyos. Let's take a quick look. Here they go. Got the new Toyo Open Country MTs, 40 by 15.5 on 24 by 14 rims. So pretty happy with them. I actually like these tires obviously a lot more, but for many reasons. For one, they drive better. For two, I actually like the tread pattern better as well. And for three, so these are actually 15.5 inches wide, which what I like about that, as you can see, the tire protrudes past the rim lip just a little bit, giving them a little bit more protection from curb rash. Where on those Atturo Trail Blade Boss tires, they were a 14.5 wide, so they barely came out over top of that rim lip, giving you hardly any protection. So if you did happen to scuff a curb, you're probably going to jack up your rim as well. But either way, that's them. Got them all on there. And we are home, and I'm happy. So now we have tires that drive nice. As you can see over here, there's the Atturos. Right here. They're all stacked up, ready to go. And they will be gone within a week once we schedule pickup. So that's it, guys. That is just a quick update on what was going on with the truck. Hope you guys liked the video. Do me a favor, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. Click that notification bell. That way you know when the next video drops. And as always, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate all the support. And once again, as always, see you in the next video.